Welcome, Chimis. Welcome. How are you guys doing today? On Monday. I was tired this weekend, guys. I had to go to the hospital on Saturday night. No, Friday night. After the laugh, baby boy ended up throwing up. And I ended up in the hospital again. Luckily, he was released and didn't have to stay the night like last time. And we were able to come home. They gave him some nausea medicine, and he's good to go. He was fine by the time we got home. It always happens like that. Oh yeah, he's good. He's good now. He's good. He is literally like jumping. When he woke up the next day, Saturday later on, because we got home around 5 no, almost 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And he slept while we were over there in the hospital. And then he went, like, he went back to sleep. He ended up going back to sleep when we got home. He was so tired. But how are you guys doing? You guys see my new dance? You guys see my new dance from after I woke up? I was inspired either way. I was tired, but I woke up and I was inspired. I had to. It was something I had to do. Something I had to get out of my system. Welcome, guys. I have not posted, to be quite honest, the stuff on Patreon because, again, I was definitely freaking tired this weekend. But I am posting it today before I start doing any content dropping today, being that I have nothing else to do other than make sure that the kiddos are okay. We get to walk outside for a little bit later on when it gets nice. It's going to be maybe 66, 67 degrees today. So hopefully I might be able to go outside a little bit to do some outside content. I'm so excited. So while we're outside, hopefully after I do all the computer stuff, and I have to call back one person that called me. So other than that, yes, thank you so much, sister. I appreciate that. And I know you guys, I know you Chimis understand because I always post. And when I do post everything, I literally drop it all at the same time. And I only give that one, for each post, that one notification that it was dropped. But then after that, if I got to make any changes, I won't harbor y'all and bombard y'all with like update notifications. Like, hey, no, like if you guys want to go back to it, you go back to it. You guys are on the social sites. I'm at 507 subscribers on YouTube, guys. I met the 500 subscriber over the weekend. I'm so hyped. I'm almost at 300 watch hours out of 3 million. Okay, so yes, we're almost there. No, it's 3,000, and then out of watches, views, I gotta get 3 million. I'm at 222,000. I want to say I'm about maybe 12% there. No, 10, 7. I'm gonna say 7, 10, 10, 7. I don't know, guys. Right now the conversion is not happening. I'm just gonna ballpark it, But it's going. I gained more followers on Blue Sky and on Threads over the weekend as well. And I literally reached another 300 followers on Clapper over the weekend. I'm almost there. 200. I'm sorry. And I am 800 away now from hopefully applying and being verified over there. So making moves. Chimis making moves. I'm so excited. And I'm getting prepared and ready for the pop-up that's coming up in May. We're keeping in contact with Sensei Isaiah to make sure that I am on the list. I'm on the roster. Hopefully I'm on the roster. And keeping tabs with my shipment that's supposed to be coming. It's already on its way. So hopefully while that's on its way, I can create more sets and stuff that I can have. And I definitely have to order some more of my books so I can display and have there for the Chimis who want to come out and check out, I got to order some business cards, fix them up, and then reorder them and do all that stuff. But I'm going to do that maybe later on in the week or maybe sometime next week when the kids are back at school where I have a little bit more sit down and I don't have to be like running back and forth to do a lot of stuff. But yes, a lot of stuff, but it's good stuff nonetheless. Eating me some grapes. How was y'all weekend? I'm gonna clip y'all here so I can join y'all on the taps while you guys check in. We're gonna start at the 55 hours, so we're gonna give it 5 more minutes. It was good. Did you guys get to? I know it was like a little like cloudy this weekend. I don't know over in y'all way, but over here it was like really cloudy. It was cold. It was windy and it did rain. It snowed on the way back when I was on the way back from the hospital. It was actually snowy, like big chunks of snow like that. And then I woke up to snow on the ground for a little bit, and then it started washing out with the rain, and then after that, it was like nothing happened. We went through all 4 seasons in Connecticut once again. We always do. It was a very, very eventful weekend. Wednesday is hubby's birthday. I'm so excited. We're hopefully going to BBQ. That's one of the reasons why we're going to be out there today, to clean up the backyard. And when he gets out of work today, hopefully we can go to one of the mom and pop stores that they have around here, and go purchase a nice little grill. Because the one that we've had already for a few years, and it's time for the chef to get a new one. Oh yes, I love it. He's in his Aries season right now. He's been in his Aries season since like the beginning of March, even though March is still Pisces season. He's like, screw this! I'm coming in a little bit early. So he's been doing. Yeah, he's having a birthday month. He celebrates until the end of April, which vibes, facts, because I do the same. I start like at the very beginning of July. As a matter of fact, I start once Cancer season starts. That's when I start, and I run until the end of July because I have Leo in my big three. My moon is my Leo, so I'll celebrate my Leo along with my son, who's also a Leo. But yes, it's a big party. And then I have a break, I have a break, and then I go into the Sagittarius, which is my rising. So I channel my Sagittarius. Yeah. It's the season. He went fishing the other day. He had fun. It was cold, he said, but nonetheless he said that he had much fun. It was very peaceful and very harmonious for him. Welcome, Hannah. Welcome, Chinny. How are you feeling, Chimmy? He had a time. He went with his uncle. They stayed for about like maybe 2-3 hours over at New London, Connecticut. No, but he did see jellyfish. He was like, babe, I didn't know we had jellyfish in Connecticut. I was like, what? And he said that they look like the jellyfish from SpongeBob. And yeah. And then one came, and then when he went and then like he took a video of the one that came towards them. And then when he went to put the phone, down in his pocket and then went to pick something up, another two just strolled up next to the one that he took a picture of. So he was like, damn, I should have left my phone. I was like, no, that's pretty cool. You all you needed was a net and you would have been jellyfishing, technically. And then he figured out they were using shrimp as bait. So I was like, honey, what were you using as bait? He goes, oh, we were using shrimp. I was like, oh, they like that. They like plankton and krill and any type of small things like shrimp, like that. Yeah, they like that. So that's most likely why they came up to you. And when he looked it up, he was like, yeah, babe, they do. I was like, I told you. There's a lot of accurate depictions in the cartoons. And if you do your references and your research and stuff, you find out that they're actually very closely, related to the realistic thing. Oh, we got a flash goal. Let's see what we got. Ooh, 3 heart me's for the next 15 minutes. Let's see. I like these little flash goals. Mick! Mick, it's funny you came in today, Jimmy. I saw your comment today. That's why I liked it, but I didn't say anything to it because I have it saved in my comments. I got a little treat for you coming in. It's part of my content drop today. How you feeling today, my love? Make sure y'all checking in with your heart me's. Yes, I got 1 out of 3. Let's go. We got 14 more minutes. Let's see. It's gonna be a great one. Oh yes, you're gonna be tagged. Don't worry. I was like vibes. This is vibes. Yes. I have a few stuff in my saved comments that I have to hit up. That's part of it, and I have I have to I have to reshoot, my new dance challenge. It's already, that was it. The one I posted on Saturday, that was the one. That's it. That's why I said this is a new one. I was like in the vibe. But I'm gonna hit it up today again, I'm excited. I decided I'm gonna finish doing the tutorials next week while the kids are at school as well, so that there's no background noise and stuff. But I did start doing some. They're in my drafts. I have to edit them, like do the editing. See? That's why I have to wait until they're at school. All right, guys, coming on into the mat. Welcome. I love that, Mick. I love that you guys enjoy the dance videos. I love doing dance videos. I told Rick, okay, so if you guys go to my stories, and if you've seen my video from this morning, we're gonna start in 2 more minutes, guys. I just want to make sure you guys know this. You guys know and aware that TikTok, the clock app, has been flagging some of the videos for things that are not even in the video, right? So like, it kind of just decreases the amount of eyes that it gets pushed to. So what I did was I did use yesterday, although I didn't post on Patreon, I did use yesterday to help those videos kind of get pushed out again. So I did hear 3 of the creators that I do follow that are, always talking about how to, elevate your page and all this other stuff. That one of the things that they incorporated for the new update is that when the stories have been there, but now the algorithm is picking it up as, if they interact with this in the stories, we're going to push it in the algorithm again. Right? So that's what I did yesterday. I went to all the videos. I checked the analytics to each and every one that I had, the ones that I did, some POVs, some freestyles, and some dance challenges, right? And I reshared it in my stories. So the only thing I need you guys to do is make sure that you interact with the one in the stories, and then click on it. And this is what I've been telling y'all since the beginning of December, which they just incorporated now and made it now a thing after this update. Tapping on the screen. So instead of tapping the little like button, you're gonna tap the screen as if you're on live on the videos, because it also allows the algorithm to know that you're not a robot. Okay, I've been saying this since the beginning of December, when I started hearing some of those creators talk about it, like, they seen the stuff. So please make sure that when you see the videos on the stories and stuff, whether you spend some time watching some or all, whatever, you want to get your dose of the dancing, you click on each of the videos, you heart it on the stories, and then you click on the video itself and then give it a few more clicks, because it allows the algorithm to know that you're not a robot, you're actually engaging. So it helps you, but it also helps my videos get repushed out, especially those that have gotten flagged. So again, I did not share all of them. I shared the ones that were targeted and were affected by the the community guidelines, you listen right there. So if you guys see it on my stories, please just give my videos a little bit extra love. They're there for the next I think 16 hours, because I was posting since like 8:00 p.m. yesterday, so they're there for another 6 hours. 6-7 hours, I want to say. Okay. And just do as many as you guys want, as you guys can. But it helps. And there were some good ones that I went back that I forgot I've done in the freestyles. And make sure you guys give yourself flowers for the things that you do. You give yourself appreciation for the things that you craft and you create in life, or that you offer in life, okay? Please, give yourself that love. I was literally hyping myself up yesterday, which enticed me and encouraged me to get up with the energy and the amount of like motivation I have this morning. Because I was literally just looking at my stuff, and I was showing Rick, and I was telling Rick, I was like, I should not be where I'm at right now. I'm grateful for where I'm at right now, but I should be further than where I'm at now. And this is not a way of like, oh, you're holding your chip. No. This is me giving my flowers to myself, because I know I got good stuff, but I also know that with that good stuff comes a lot of haters. You know what I'm saying? So I know, I get it. But it's like, Z, yes. Miss Naya, welcome. Yes, beautiful. Sheila, I see you. Thank you, sister. And I feel the same way about you guys. Like I enjoy watching you guys craft your stuff, service the community, the collective, offer the beautiful things that you guys have to offer to the world. And I love to give you guys your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that most of us did not grow with that type of encouragement. I didn't grow up with that type of encouragement. I've been saying for the last 3 weeks, they invested in the wrong child growing up. They really did. And when they were trying to, they were doing it in a very neglectful, negative way, which did not fall in a line with me at a very, very young age. I did not enjoy it. So, that post I did yesterday about I probably needed a hug, but instead I went and got myself emancipated at 17. That was a transparency post, right? Because I throw those every once in a while. That's where that stemmed from, right? So I was like, wait a minute, Z, like, okay. And then I put up the video of me losing the weight and doing all that stuff. I told you guys that I've been on this weight loss journey for like almost 15 years, and I've tried everything and anything that I could back and forth, and nothing was working until I got to a healing state. It was basically making sure that my mind connected with the rest of my body. My body was doing it, and I was seeing little tiny progress here and there, but then I would get so and I would stop, right? But it was because here I wasn't aligned with the rest of my body. So once I got this right, everything, even when I say I dropped pounds, and I'm talking about pounds, hundreds of pounds, not only physically here, but I mean physically with people that did not align with me anymore and did not see the better interest in me the way that I would with them, so give yourself those flowers, Chimis, okay? If that's the message for today, for Monday Motivation, give yourself some flowers. Stand in front of that mirror and give yourself that charismatic flower that talk. But like, you know what? I do the damn thing. I try my best every day. And let me tell you something. I woke up this morning, and when I said I was dropping content today, y'all better be ready. Because after I'm done posting and making sure the kids have lunch and everything and it's nice outside, Exactly. I always tell people, why not? What happened? Mick, what happened? Why are my stories not showing up? They should be showing up, because I know that there's been people interacting with them. Yes, it's going down. Okay. So like when I tell you guys I'm prepared, like this week I'm gonna just be doing content posting, okay? And Patreon, right? And doing the lives, because next week is going to be tutorials, right? So I have focus, right? I have focus. We're gonna work out, but we're gonna work out in a meditative way. It's very low intensity. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that's what we're gonna do. If you guys want to do. Dang! Is this a new one? Oh no, you changed the name. And the icon. Okay. Tiff. No, we're gonna do that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday if you want to get your core ready. But we like to make sure that our cores are nice and relaxed for that. Yes, I need one more heart, me guys. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Make sure you guys check in. Ooh, I got you, Dave. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? That's when we do core. Okay? Yes, let's go. We got it. And welcome to become a Chimmy again on the team. Yes. So, yes. So today we work on it very, very low intensity. We work on it very low intensity. Yes, I know, Dank. I know it was you, babe. We work on low intensity today with the core and the rest of our body, and then Wednesday we go mid, and then Thursday, Friday is very high intensity. So we build up to it, okay? And then we go back down Friday night to relax it, so like that it's not, guys, I can't laugh. No, we're not trying to do that, okay? So, all right, guys, that's the message. Give yourself the flowers, okay? I gave myself flowers. I put up videos yesterday. Like I said, I forgot that I had done because there's been so many, right? And it's just, yes, I cried at some because it was like, Z, you did your what? You know, like, and it was just a self-reflective, a positive one, right? Still shadow work, but it was a positive one because it was a way, it was me acknowledging my inner teen in my adulthood. Because that's what I've always wanted to do, dance. I've always wanted to teach dance. I've always wanted to spread the joy of dancing. You know? Yes, exactly. Yup. And you know what? I took it and I said I accept it because I accept these flowers to myself. Thank you. You know, like that was that. So I woke up today ready. All right, guys. Make sure y'all got your drinky drink. If you guys have your coffee or your tea or your protein, let me bring my grapes. Hold on, because I have my grapes in my water. Make sure you guys have your water as well. I've always loved that. Okay, so you guys know that I'm obsessed with the movie A Night at the Roxbury because it's like that 90s vibe and everything, right? But also, I've always been obsessed with like just the dance style, like just dance style from the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. It was just like there was just still things going in and out of one another, you know? So like it still gave. Yes. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is my classroom for now until I have my physical classroom that I can service the community and the public with, you know. And Rick can have the food truck right outside, making the food when everybody come out the class. You hungry? Go to Rick. He got some good stuff. Feed your body, mind, and soul, and then feed your tummy right after. Yes, exactly. He's excited for that, so he's working on that too. So I'm just excited for the paths that we're both taking, and yes. All right, girl. We're gonna stretch out our whole body. This is a full body meditation stretch. So everybody who's attending and who's doing the activity, make sure that every once in a while you're tapping on the screen or checking in to make sure you guys are visible here, and I know that you guys are okay. Go at your pace, grace, and space. Make sure you give yourself space, not only physically but mentally, okay, and emotionally. All right. Sometimes you might want to let out a little tear or two. That is fine. That is your body releasing whatever type of residual negative tensions that your body might not want to like stay with, right? So it doesn't align, right? So, all right, guys. Starting off with our hands, making sure that those energies, back is straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathe it in and breathe it out at your pace. Enjoy the sweet sounds of Anakin stimming, you know. He was listening to Ellie Goulding and Calvin Harris's song, I Need Your Love. He's just been jamming out. He got good taste. He got good taste in music. All right, guys, bringing it in. Bring in those hands. Close right in between the heart chakra and your solar plexus. Okay, you're going to hold it there. Hold it there as an embrace. Embrace yourself. Remember, give yourself those flowers, okay? Say, yes, I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad that I'm surrounded by people who love me, who care about me as much as I care about them. Give yourself that love, guys. Give yourself that love and outpour it out into the universe so that it is literally given to you 10 times fold as well. So it's all a reciprocative thing of energy, guys. All right, energy. Hold it there. And then bring it up like as if you're lifting all that up. Hold it there as if you're that statue with the man of the world. Instead of just being hunched over your leg, you're just holding it up there, right? You're not holding it like that, you're holding it up there. You're like, I got this. And then bring it down slowly. Imagine your hands as feathers, your arms as feathers. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Bouncing those hands slowly and then bringing them back to the first position. Hold it there. Make sure that you guys are pinching your shoulder blades. So like you're not outward like this. You're pinching your shoulder blades, pushing that heart chakra out, extending that love out. And then bring it up again once more. Hold it there. And then slowly, gently bring it down. Remember, even though we're sitting in this position, you're still holding your core, okay? Make sure you are holding your core very gently, very lightly, making sure that you are having that control and that composure. Bring it one more time. Oh, here it goes. And then bring it up, up, up. And this time we're gonna extend, pull up from the torso, and then extend back just gently. Open, hold. And then bring it back down. Same feathery motion. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And from here, we're going to paint the canvas. You guys know what paint the canvas is. If you guys don't know, just follow along. We're going to bring those hands up. Just imagine as you dipping them in a can of paint or paints that you enjoy. Close those eyes. Bring them lightly up. Just imagine the drip of paint falling right back into the paint bucket. Bring it up. Take it all in with that paint. And then bring it down. Press down on the canvas and slowly. Finger painting, okay? We're finger painting. Dip those hands right back in and then scoop up some paint. Bring it up slowly. Bring it up slowly. Tap into your inner child, guys. Just remember, if you don't like paint, if you don't like the scent because sensory and stuff, imagine something else that you do enjoy that can make color or that can be part of your canvas, okay? Just Imagine. And then push outward. Leave it all on the canvas. Leave it all on that white board there, right? Painting it all out. Using whatever art tools you have. You want pom-poms? You know, remember those pom-poms? The little furry cotton balls in different colors. So imagine your canvas full of glue. And now we're just taking those pom-poms and just pushing them there on them. And then bring it back in. Hands are going to go to the side. And relax those shoulders. Holding that core still. Remember, if you touch your core, right? And if it's if you're not holding your core, it's going to feel soft. If you're holding your core, you're going to feel that it's very firm or firm-like. So that means you're holding it from there. Your core and your lower body, your lower abdominal core area is all working. So your lower abdominal core area is actually assisting your core area right now because you have the assistance of your root and, you know, your sacral area and all the other muscles working right now. So remember, if you want to channel everything from the core, that's where the solar plexus is at. You want to make sure that that's what your intuition, right? So you want to cleanse it. If that's what you want to strengthen, just imagine yourself doing a little cleaning, a little spring cleaning, right? Just reset it, recharge, reboot it, give it a defragmentation, right? Like if it's a computer, like, hey, not catching everything on time. Got to clear the catch files, right? So that's what you want to do, right? Just clear the catch files on each of your chakras and kind of just refresh it. Refresh each chakra to however it may need for your body, whatever it may need, okay? So bringing it from the floor, we're going to bring it in, and if we're going to take like a dive, right? But not going inward, but you're going to go inward and hold, okay? Hold. Hold it there, Chimis. And remember the position in this move because we are going to repeat this move once our legs are extended. And then bring it back. Back to the first position. And we're going to push it back. And hold. If you want to lean forward, you can most definitely lean forward. Hold that core while leaning forward. Strengthen and straighten that back, okay? Hold it there. And then bring it back up. And place them gently on the side. One more time to the front. Whenever you're ready, we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it in. Hold that core. Push that root as far down as you can. Ground it. And then bring it back slowly, slowly. And then bring it down slowly. Hello, Omni. What is up, Chimmy? How are you feeling today on this Monday? And then push it back, guys. Push it back. Remember, position yourself before you want to go further down. And then once you have that position, you push yourself down. Remember, leading with the chest, not with the head. We lead with the chest as we are holding that core. Again, pushing that root as far down as we can and holding it there. If it helps, you guys can. Yes, you feel it, right? You feel it. Now hold it. Make sure you're cuffing those hands. We're going to go a little bit deeper and hold, push down. Remember, lead with the chest, not the head, and hold it with that core. You're going to feel it's going to feel like a little nice burn right there. You're going to feel your chakras nicely getting energized, your arms, your shoulders, getting a nice back stretch. Hold it there. Breathe through it and bring it back up slowly, slowly, and uncuff. And as you are coming back in, release from the core. And feel it, Jimmy. Feel it. Ooh. It's not supposed to feel like very, very core burn like if we're doing high intensity, but you are gonna feel a warm feeling in there. And no, it's not you being in love, okay? It's not the butterflies, okay? It ain't butterflies. It should turn that feeling into red flag flapping. Don't make me laugh, guys. I get weak. Cool. No. All right, guys. Bringing it in and moving over to the side, okay? Making sure that we are straight, leading with that chest, okay? Going inward. All right. Make sure that you are ready for this. She's like, wait a minute, wait. Right? Right? And then swing it over. And hold, guys. Twist as far as you can. Make sure that you are slightly holding that core. Okay, focus that channeled stretch energy that you want towards the back of your lower back, your lower lumbar, and your oblique area. This also helps the sciatic nerve area. So if you guys like to get less pain on the sciatic nerve area, do this. Do this, Chimis. It's gonna feel good. You like tigers? You're gonna like this too, okay? All right, just stretch it out here and then move it back. Now I gotta go on Scarface with me. And then bring it back to the side. Again, we are stretching to the side, making sure that we are outward. And then bring it over all the way to give that 180 turn and feel it and hold it. Hold it there, Chimis. Hold it. It feels good. It feels good at the bottom of your spine. It does. And then bring it back forward. And when you're going into that sit down, we are going straight into a butterfly pose. Remember, let the gravity work with us. Yes, exactly. You feel good, right? The back feels good, right? That's why I like doing that one before we do butterflies, because it's lower. It's like getting the lower back nice and warmed up, but it's also working that core because you got to start from that side to 180 yourself to the other side and keep it, right? Keep yourself there. It's one of my favorite ones to do. It's pretzel style. Keeps me flexible, okay? Making sure that you're letting gravity work with your legs, your knees, okay? Yes. So do that every once. Like you could do it daily, at least maybe for two minutes. So like you hold it for 30 seconds each on each side. So you do it 2 times on each side. And it helps. Okay, you're gonna get a thrill out of the ones that are coming next. Your legs are gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm ready for the pole dance class that I'm gonna have, right? I need one. I already told hubby I want one. I already have a perfect place to put it. You know the light that's there? That's not gonna be there no more. That's where I'm gonna put it at. It's perfect aesthetic plus a tool. It's time. All right, guys, bring it down slowly. No elbows. You're just bringing it down, holding that core. Remember, leading with the chest, bringing it down, and then taking those hands and then pulling yourself even further. You're opening up that somatic area, okay? The somatic area includes where your lower abdominal, your sacral, and your root chakra are at, okay? Your lower solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. Your somatic area is where your negative, emotional, traumatic energy is stored. It's where the body keeps the score. You want to make sure you're releasing from there, okay, guys? Okay? Yes, you listen. When it comes to when it comes to athleticism, and I say athleticism because dance is an athletic thing, because you are putting your body through amounts of contortion positions and spaces that others cannot do unless they go through the process to do so, right? So if you do not give your body the TLC it needs to do specific moves that you want it to do, it ain't gonna do it. Okay, it's gonna be like a 3-year-old toddler who refuses to do anything because it wants its ice cream with chocolate sprinkles, but there's only vanilla, like regular sprinkles, and refusing. Okay, so that's what your muscles, that's what your joints do. They decide to be like, nope, you didn't give me the time of day, so I'm not gonna let you play. All right, so you gotta make sure you give your body that. So if you are planning to literally like use your legs, you have to give your legs a good stretch. This is why I always do a lot of good full body stretches, or we target areas, because as a dancer, as an athletic person, because I did play sports in high school and stuff as well, but also dance, it comes with it. You have to, if you're gonna put your body, like my husband says, these players put their bodies through so much conditioning that they have to make sure that they condition it to take all that. So if you don't condition your body to do that work, it's not going to condition itself to give you the results that you want when you are trying to do that other stuff, right? So that's why I always incorporate stretching any way I can throughout the day. And I try to incorporate at least some time of dancing. Even if I'm tired, it's because sometimes, most of the time, I need to release energy that's not allowing me to rest out that tiredness, right? So come on in, babe. Come on in, and you gonna be right. You're gonna be right. You're gonna be right when you go to class. All right, guys, bring those legs in. You guys know what's coming up next. I love this stretch here. This is called the pigeon stretch. You're gonna be ready for this one. For those of you guys who know this one, we're gonna take our legs and bring them over to the side, fan them out, okay? Gotta take a sip of my coffee. Believe me, as a person who danced literally since the age of 4, I will never forget my 8th grade, my junior high school dance teacher, period. And she always told us, you want to dance your best, you better stretch out to your best, right? So before we did anything, whether it was just practice for a show or we were about to do a show, she would make us do about like a good 8 to 15 minute stretch, a full body stretch. And she would tell us like, hey, you guys know the routine, do what you need. And it was effective. And ever since then, even at that, I would always incorporate stretching, whether it was before dancing, whether it was before a workout. It's very important. And even after, okay? Because you have to give your muscles and joints and body space to take in all that data that you just basically gave it, right? Conditioned it to do. So you have to give it some time, right? Yes, exactly. Yes. Before you go to class, do a stretch. If you want to follow any of the stretches that I have, just go to my YouTube. I have them. I have some. I post these lives on the YouTube, and then if you follow me on my Patreon, I put the ones that I have like regular music on, and then I have dances over there too to help with all areas too. Yeah. See, no, I can't. If Chimis were to come to my dance, look, that's how she does it. But if Chimis were to come to mine, I wouldn't. You guys know that we're gonna be doing stretching before. We're gonna do an intermission stretch to make sure that the body is good, and then we're gonna do one after. Okay. Hold that leg out there, and then now we're gonna turn it over. When you turn it over, you're gonna feel that hip go towards the floor. Okay, so this is also a good somatic and also a good sciatic stretch. So it's also good for the front and that back. All right, hold it there. This is a good glute All right, gluteus maximus and minor stretch. Okay, so it grabs both the minor muscle that's there, that's the one that helps plump up the butt, and the maximum as well, which is your main butt, the main peach, right? And it also helps out the calf and those quads all the way up to the very tip of your big toe. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna scooch up that leg just some, and then we're gonna bring it up and then bring it down. Okay, so bring it down slowly and then stretch it out as far as you can. So the same way that we did the butterfly stretch, you guys know that I told you guys bring those hands out. You're just going to stretch out the hands and make sure you are elongated as much as you can. So this side, which is the side that the leg and the arm is out, make sure that that's being stretched out, and then you're also matching the same energy with the other hand, okay, the other arm, so that you're not just doing once. They're not asymmetrical. You want them to be symmetrically stretched, okay? So bring it in and hold it there. Hold that core. Remember, you always have to stretch your core as well. The core is a muscle, okay, that we work. And if you don't stretch that core, you're not going to be able to see the results that you want over time, okay? So again, mind over matter. And the matter is you want to get physically done with your stuff, right? You want to do it physically, but your mind has to be right before you get to that matter, okay? So that's how I think of things when it comes to mind over matter, mind before matter, anything like that, mind preparation before matter, whatever it is. It's just you have to get your mind right before you get to the matter of what you're trying to deal with, right? Bring it in slowly. Just crawl yourself back up. Hold it there. And then twist out and hold. You're going to feel it. And then let it release. Bring it in. Tap in. Let me know how you feel with that first side before we get into that other side preparation for the other side. People ask me why I eat during some of my stuff, because they're like, oh, doesn't that give you a tummy ache? No, we're doing low intensity. And sometimes I don't want to drink water and I need something still that hydrates. And my body is asking for something to chew on. Sensory. That's how I feed myself with like the needs I need. Plus, it's like a little pick-me-up like snack during like, refueling, right? It's just like get me all the way together. I love that. Yes. All right, guys. Stretching that leg. And again, as you turn into the front, you're going to feel that stretch. Let it go. Let it go. Let it prepare. Hold it there. And then once you get to that, once you feel like it's already alleviated, because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that stretch and you're going to feel it like if it's melting away. It's either going to feel like it's going downward or it's going to feel like it's going down your leg. But either way, once you feel that intensity kind of just submerge itself, like you don't feel it as intense anymore, you're going to scooch that leg up in the front and you're going to bring it up and then bring it down. If you need assistance, of course, just slide to it and hold it there. You're going to feel that sciatic, feel that lower lumbar, feel those legs, everything stretching out. Remember to match. Stretch out that leg and that arm and then match with the other arm, okay? You want it to be symmetrical and not uneven. You don't want to injure yourself. Hold your core. Make sure you're breathing through it, Chimis. And then bring it up slowly. Just hold it. Hold your core as you're bringing it up. That helps assist. Bringing it up. Hold it there. And then we're going to turn and hold. Yes. The melt is, yes, the melt is in. The melt is for yo. Yeah, and then bring it in. Hold it there. Bring it in. Hold it there. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Bring those legs outward. Okay, guys. Making sure that you guys are straight, aligned. And then remember the move that we did earlier with the butterfly pose where I told you guys to lean forward and then hold with the hands. We're going to do that same move, but because our legs are nicely stretched out, okay, you're going to feel it more. The further your legs are, of course, the further you can go down, but the further that intensity is going to be. So I'm going to put my legs outward and then bring it in. Hold on before you go in. Bring it in. Hold it from the core and then bring yourselves outward. Again, pulling from the chest, not the head. And hold. You're going to feel that stretch on the hamstrings, okay? Hold it there. Again, the more you reach outward, the more the intensity of those legs and that hamstring, those calves, those quads, those glutes right there at the very beginning, in the very beginning of the gluteus minus, okay? And out into your toes. You're going to feel that intensity. If you guys want to wiggle your toes to get some circulation even more, of course, go do so right ahead. Again, pull in with the chest, assist with those legs as you are holding it there, and then those hands, leave them there as you pull in. Breathe it in, breathe it out, Chimis. You're going to feel intensity even on your ab area, your core area. You're going to feel it on the very sides going in. So it's going to feel like two brushes of heat just coming inward to the middle. That is perfectly fine. That is allowing your obliques to get activated. That is also allowing your core to get activated because, again, we are literally channeling from not only the root, but we are channeling from the sacral and the solar plexus today, working through our heart, speaking our minds out, chanting if you want to chant, saying your affirmations as you're going through this, and of course, seeing everything and sitting everything through the third eye, of course, through our third eye, all right, seeing past of what our abilities, of what we think we are not capable of, but we are capable of, and sitting in our highest light, okay? Fix that crown. It's tilting, better fix it. And then bring it back up, guys. Bring it back up. Yes. You're going to feel it in your core. You're going to feel it on your legs. You're going to feel it in the very lower part of your back near your sciatic nerve. Hold it there. Let it just circulate itself. Yes. I know y'all feeling it. Slowly going towards your knees. And then it's slowly pouring itself in the calf area. You're slowly feeling the circulation go into and creep up into your feet, your heels, the middle parts of your plantars of your feet, and the toes. right? Yes, under your thighs. So think about when you do that stretch targets areas that might need a little bit further TLC, right? So the main one it's going to focus on is going to be, of course, your hamstrings. But remember, without your hamstring, you can't really do much, right? Because your hamstring is what creates that joint mechanism and all that stuff to make sure that it's like intact, we're not loose and anything, right? Creates some sort of constriction, right? So you want to, when that's tight, your muscles are also going to be tight, like really way tight. But that's also because there's energy there that has to be, an energy that you might not have thought there was there. But remember, it's coming from your root and your sacral, right? So you're releasing from those. So now you're giving your thighs, your legs space to release such energies, to release such tensions that you may not have been able to do so before, especially if you had done that dance class and then wasn't able to stretch effectively. So on top of that, and then whatever may be stored, you're just now letting it go, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Yes. Yeah. See, that's why I know I would thrive, because I'm always working my legs. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Hello, Bella. How are you? Enjoying the outside. I love that. Yes. You got your apron on? I know you got your apron on. With the pockets. This one? That's Grogu. That's Yoda. I don't know if it's Yoda's grandchild or whatever, but he's yes, I love it. Yes. And I've seen that. And I know that it takes a lot of legwork, but again, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I told Hubby, I was like, I know I'll thrive with that. It gives my legs more things to do. I love you. All right, guys, bringing it inward. Okay, and bringing that leg forward as well. So you're gonna definitely feel it from in here too. Okay, so be ready, because we're gonna stretch out even more of the hamstrings, but individually. So usually you would see people go side to side. Yes, we do those at times, but right now we are trying to focus more on loosening up the composition of the tension and composition of what our muscls are feeling like right now, right? So we're conditioning them, right? I love. Yeah, he turns on. He's not on now, but he turns on. He'll wave. He'll be like, ah, eyes and everything. All right, guys, bringing it up and pushing it forward. So with this, you should already be able to either touch past your ankles, your toes, or even grab on to the very bottom of your foot, being that we had stretched and done that previous stretch before. Yes. Remember, leading in with the chest, assisting with those hands. You're going to feel now that stretch from the hamstring now going even further down. You're going to feel it in your ankles and at the very tip of your toes. So all you're going to do is just wiggle those toes. Yes. And that's where you're supposed to feel it at. It's good. Hold it there. Breathing through it helps with the intensity. And then bring it back up slowly. Ooh, yeah. Switching it over. Okay. Bring it up. And then bringing it down. I've been telling you, I'll be telling the Chimis, be trying to put them on. This shit is a vibe. I've been doing this for the past 5 years on here, at least for the past 3 years. But I've always stretched. I've always, like in general, I've always incorporated stretching all my life. And then bring it up slowly, slowly, slowly. Yeah. All right, guys, you guys know I'm all about symmetry, right? We're going to bring both legs to the front. Make sure that you are nice and straight, okay? And then bring it back up. My hair snap, crackle, pop. And then bring it down. Hold it there, Chimis. Breathe through the intensity. And then bring it back up slowly, slowly, slowly. Lizzie, I see you, mama. How you doing today, Jimmy? If you feel it, right? But now when you sit in it, Jimmy, sit in it. We're going to sit in it for about a minute. And then we're going to get back into it. You're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel the difference of how the stretch feels after that circulation going through. It gives you chills all over. Electrifying. Always sit and wait. A delectable grape. It be feeling good. Here, I'm great for you. Grapes are full of antioxidants, which is good for the body, which is also good for the muscles and bloodstream. So this is what I do. Grapes at times. I didn't have them. They were sold out, so I just settled for the other ones. Grapes is good anyway, period. All right, guys. You ready? Oh, yeah. Bring them up. Give it a little stretch this time. And then bring it down. Now notice when you come back down, you're going to feel you were able to go into a further stretch. Probably now you're able to touch your toes or behind them. Or if you're just getting into these stretches, probably went past your shin or your ankles, whatever it may be. But you were able to go down a little bit further due to the fact that you opened up more energy, more space for the energy that your areas of the legs, hamstrings, calves, quads, thighs, wherever, ankles, Achilles heel, hold it there. Give it that stretch to stretch out those shins, push out those toes, If you need assistance, use those fingers to push those toes out. You're gonna feel those shins being freaking, oh, my right one. I knew my right one was gonna be a little tighter than my left. Hold it there, guys. Bring them back up slowly. And as you're bringing those feet back up, you're going to bring yourself back up. Ooh, feel that melting all over your butt. Breathe into it. That one felt good, right? That one felt good. That one felt good. You know it. You know it. That one felt good. That one deserves 2 grams. Right? It feels good. Now we're going to get into those ankles. You guys ready? Bring that leg up. Hold it up closely. You're going to be straight. Okay? You're just going to rotate your ankle. It might have to pop, or it might just have to open up. Circular motion, slowly. Holding that core. Back is straight. You see my core, I'm not slouching. Core is held up. Back is straight. If you guys want to go even further and give that stretch to your quad, okay, you guys can most definitely do so. Helps open up those hip flexors as well. Front and back, up and down. Hold it. The shin is feeling nice and warm. The ankle is feeling nice and warm. Oh, I'm going to be ready for today's content I'm dropping for y'all. Y'all going to be ready. Y'all better be ready. I'm leaving fire on this dance floor right here. Bring it down, guys. Now, take a moment and reflect and pause on how one leg is feeling versus the other. Even though we've been stretching both of them out, we have finally reached the bottom portion of our bodies, right? Our feet, our ankles. But you can notice a difference of how loose, how much space there feels on the leg itself. Whether it's on the quad, wherever you had any type of tension built up, you're going to feel that space there now. That release. Done. Bring that other leg up. Remember, core is tight. Back is straight. Again, if you want to get that stretch right away, when I started turning my ankle, a slight little pop. Another one too. And then go up. And then go down. And then go up. And down. And hold. And then up once more, and then bring it down. Bring it down, bring it down. Sit in it, let it circulate, guys. Wiggle those toes. Bring those legs back into lotus mode, crisscross applesauce, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to give that stretch back into our backs one more time, into our chest area. You might hear another pop in here or there. Stretch as back as you can, as far as you can, opening up, embracing. And then bring it back in. Excuse me, guys. And as if you are pushing outward, and curve that back, guys. Curve that back. Pull out with your hands and curve that back, going towards the back, and hold. And then bring it back in. Back into painting the canvas. Bring them up. And paint the canvas down. I bet you have brighter colors now, right? A little bit of bright colors now on your canvas. Now that you're feeling a little bit light. Bring it up one more time. And then bring it back down. Bring those palms together. Push them against each other. Charge up your hands. Charge up that chi. A little bit more. And then release. One more time. Bring those palms together. Push against one another. Channeling everything you want to release out that no longer resides and aligns with you. Bring it close to the heart. Bring it close and release. Woo! And we have finished, Chimis. How are you guys feeling? I feel so much better. I'm ready to do the same, girl. I'm ready to do the same. I'm ready to post these Patreons and ready to I have like 3 replies that I gotta do, which 2 of them have been sitting, and I just added 1, and then I have the freestyles coming. My new dance that I gotta hit up again. I got some, and I'm gonna record them. I'm ready. I'm nice and stretched out. Yes. Yes, that's my main way. And then majority of the time, that's where I get my dance challenges from. Like, I'll run back some of my freestyles. I'll be like, oh, and then I'll see like, oh, wait a minute, I can actually make something out of this. Or at times, my freestyle ends up becoming a dance challenge that I end up like just learning right there while watching it and editing. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make this into something. Yeah, so, of course, my love. You know I do, baby. You know I do. I'll be on the Friends FYP first before I jump into the regular, like, the For You, the regular For You. I do the following, which is the Friends first, and then I do. Did you guys see that they added new filters? Like, the filter itself, like the one that has like sunny, warm. They added way more now, guys, with the new update as well. I'm so excited to play around with some of the new stuff that they have on the edits. A lot of people ask me where I do my edits from. I'm like, from TikTok. Where else? The Capica, you have to pay for like the really good ones, and I don't like the settings from all the other apps, so I do what I can. So yeah, check out the edits, check out the settings that they've added to thing. Now, if you guys want to have that's a new update as well. If you guys want to become shop affiliates, I believe, for the creator shop program and stuff, they've deducted the count from 5,000 to, I believe, 1,000. I believe is now 1,000. I believe for some or others, I don't know how it is. For some, they can go on live a little bit earlier than others, but yes, updates. So I will be posting Patreon from Friday up, because I already had done Thursday. Friday up, and then I'm going to be uploading this one so that I can put it on the YouTube. If you guys want to run back this same live, you guys can go check it out on my YouTube. And of course, if you guys want more resources and more things to read further on, more positions that you guys can incorporate that I put, follow me and subscribe on my Patreon so you guys can get the virtual classroom experience, and you guys can take the courses as you see fit for yourself. It is not linear in my classroom. It is literally based on Montessori. You basically learn from your environment. The environment that is given you, you literally learn from it there, and you go on and so forth. So whatever you grabs your eye when you go to the Patreon, and that's what you want to start off of, have at it, Jimmy. Go ahead and have fun. And of course, vibe responsibly and be in your highest self-light. All right. So yes. Yes, exactly. I think now they reduced the stuff, so that's why I'm like, I've been giving out those little updates here and there. I just saw earlier that if you want to do like the shop stuff, they deducted from 5 to now 1,000. Now they've added new things on the live itself. Again, the way to interact, you still have to do like the bottom up, but instead of clicking on the little heart itself, you want to tap the screen, because the screen allows it for a more realistic engagement. And of course, if you see not only your friends on the comments of people that you follow mutuals of, yes, it's wonderful, leave comments alongside, but also leave comments on people that you don't follow, because it also lets the algorithm know that you are not a robot only answering to your following, but you are also answering to other people out there, and it helps your algorithm. Guys, I started doing it for the last 2-3 days, because I did see all those updates Friday like afternoon and stuff. So I started doing like some of the change up here and there and everything, and I have seen an increase. Like I have gotten, I think, about 15 new followers over the weekend just by doing some stuff like that, and just continuously the stories, doing the stories, I was able to gain some more followers and more engagement on some of the videos that we're not pushing anymore due to the flagging and everything. So it's not luck, it's literal logistics. You just have to make sure that you catch it when it's not a luck catch, but more so like, I got you, because now I found the key point of where to get you, right? So it's not, it's very tactful, right? It's very tactful, very thing. So before we ring out, I want to ring out with 7 chimes, 1 for each chakra. Remember, breathe in, breathe out. Yes. Help reset it. So excited to dance. Coming into the high crown. May we be in our highest light and do the best that we can every single day. So it is, Mo. All right, guys. I will see you guys here mañana, of course. But on the FYP, you'll see me all day. Hopefully, the algorithm plays nice today. And you guys see me a little bit more. But if you don't, you guys know what to do. I don't know how long my pause on stories is for. I don't know if they'll hold it for the whole 24 hours from last night, which I think they most likely will. So, just go visit my page if you don't see any of my videos. And of course, go visit my channel on YouTube for any recaps and updates, and subscribe to my Patreon to get a full further virtual experience of my classroom. And follow me on the other vibes. I'm everywhere. All right, guys, I'll leave you here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stretching out and releasing and healing with me and getting ready to deal and heal and wheel throughout the world and navigate the human experience. I love you guys. Peace and harmonious dancing to you guys. And much love. Of course, Chimis, of course. Always, always, as Professor Snape always said for Lily, always, always at your service. Of course, if you service yourself. I love you guys. You guys know I'll be here and I'll root as much as you want to do for yourself, But I'm going to root a little bit more too when you have those days. But it can't be a habit, okay? It can't be a habit, okay? Give yourself those flowers. You're your biggest cheerleader, okay? Love yourself. Much love, guys. Bye.